Hey guys, I am so excited to be able to talk to you guys about this topic, how to avoid the burnout, in our 4th week in this Boss It Up training. Now you've received a lot of information and a lot of techniques to be able to move your business forward, okay? And it's October right now, so this is the time where you want to be applying this stuff to finish the year strong, okay? And you learned from Jimmy Nelson and the other leaders in this group earlier in this week some ways that they've been able to really treat their business like a business and be the CEO and to understand that your upline's not going to do it for you, okay? And your coaches on your team are not going to do it for you. You have to take ownership. You have to put the time and effort in order to see the results with your business and to hit those goals. Now, on the flip side of that, there's a way to avoid burning out. This business doesn't take a lot of talent to be able to build a strong team and to have a great social media presence and stuff like that. Anyone can do it as long as they're being themselves and they're being true and genuine and raw and real, okay? I hope you guys understand that. No one, you have everything inside of you right now that you need in order to be successful in this business. Now, the thing that I want to make sure you guys understand is that when you're doing all this stuff and you're focusing on these goals, there's a way that, you can avoid getting to that point where you're so tired, you're so drained, you're just so overwhelmed with everything in life, especially the business, that it makes you not want to reach for goals, okay? Maybe you've gone through that. If you followed me, I had a really rough 2014. After a year of, pushing with my team to hit the top 10 in 2013, we finished in the top 10, but my body said, heck no more, okay? And so for 2014, I battled with thyroid issues, candida, adrenal fatigue, leaky gut, hormonal imbalances, all this different stuff right before my wedding. And I thought, gosh, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? And it took me a long time to realize that it was because I did not apply the things that I'm going to tell you guys today in this video to my business to avoid this burnout, okay? So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is there's planting and harvesting seasons in this business, okay? So some of the harvesting seasons are January, okay? And then, July and June right before Summit, and then another one around September to November right before the end of the year. Now those months in between are your planting seasons, okay? So in between those 3 big pushes are months where you're just maintaining, okay? You're hitting Success Club 5 or 10, whatever your non-negotiable is. You're still having a presence on social media. You're still talking to people about coaching, but you're not going overboard, okay? Now those other big pushes in January and then June or July right before Summit and then September through November for the end of the year, those are the times where you're going above and beyond in your business, okay? You're talking to more people about coaching. You are putting that opportunity out there more. You are reaching for Success Club 20 or 30, something that you don't usually go for. And you're really helping your team do the same, okay? Now, if we went at that pace the whole entire year, kind of what I did in 2013, then you're going to burn out, okay? There's no way that someone can stay at that pace all 12 months and not get burnt out, okay? So you have to plan out, maybe you have different months that work out for you that you want to harvest and you're doing more. For me, January, right before Summit, and then the end of the year right now, especially since my baby girl is gonna be here in about 6 weeks, that's the time where I'm pushing hard. I'm really shooting for goals because I know that the minute that baby girl gets here, I'm gonna wanna go into a slower pace where I'm still doing those non-negotiables for my business. I'm still hitting Success Club. I'm still building relationships. I'm using those power of 3s. I'm still on my social media doing the presence, on there and sharing who I am and everything like that, but I'm not shooting for crazy goals because I've already gone for them the months prior. Okay, so I want you guys to think about that. You have to know when you're planting and when you're harvesting, okay? And let's be real, there's slower months in this business. And so if you're smart, you want to plan those harvesting months around the time where it's a little busier, okay? I know November and December in this business is a little slower, okay? People are going to holiday parties and, you know, everything with that. So they're not focusing so much on losing weight, okay? So you want to make sure that you plan it that way. The second thing is starting your day with meditation, okay? Or silence or something to get your mind right, okay? You have got to be taking care of yourself. And, you know, the Miracle Morning, a lot of you guys are doing that. That is the perfect way to help you avoid getting to that burnout every single day. The third thing is scheduling work hours, okay? So you have got to know exactly when you're working. Lots of you guys are still working full-time, and I started full-time too. And I was very strict about my work hours, okay? No, I didn't have children at that time, but I did have other things that I was working around. And I do have coaches who have several children that use this. You know, they schedule the time. They know that they have to wake up an hour before everyone else wakes up, or they have to stay up an hour before everyone goes to bed. Okay, so you have to plan it and schedule it. And once those work hours are over, you turn that phone off, okay? You walk away from it and you turn it off and you be present with your family, okay? It took me a long time to finally get to that point, but now it feels amazing because you cannot be turned on all day, every day, okay? You have got to let go of the technology. I know Angie has mentioned it a couple times, you know, not losing yourself in social media because it can really trap you, you know, and you miss out on so many other things going on in your life, okay? The fourth thing is taking a day off. Okay, your business is not going to suffer if you take a day off. I take every Saturday. I still check into my challenge groups. I still do my workouts. I still do my devotionals. I still drink my Shakeology. I'm still doing those non-negotiable things, but I'm not talking to people about coaching. I'm not answering messages. I'm not answering text messages. I'm not doing any of that stuff because it's my day to unwind. Okay, so I'm doing the things that I know make me a better person, but I'm taking a breather from the business side of stuff, okay? Saturdays are usually a pretty good day because most people are off enjoying their family and everything, okay? And the last thing is remembering to always put yourself first, okay? So for me personally, I lost myself when I was shooting for goals back in 2013, you know, and I lost a lot of relationships and I forgot to remember to take care of myself. And that's why I want you guys to remember that. That should have been number one, that you have to remember yourself. You have to take care of yourself first so that you can be a better wife, a better mom, a better sister, a better friend, a better coach, okay? Because you cannot be a good coach and all of those other things without taking care of yourself, okay? So I want you to implement these things. I want you to think about, because there's a lot of things that I wasn't doing before, and that's why I got to that point in 2014. So I want you to comment below, what are the things out of those 5 things that you are going to implement into your life right now, okay? Because you do not want to get to the point where you get to December and you're like, I'm so exhausted, I just don't even know how I'm going to start the new year strong. No, New Year's is a harvesting season. You know, all of those New Year's resolutions, you want to be fired up and ready to go, okay? So plan it out, be smart, and have a wonderful day. All right, bye guys.